Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and Happy New Year. Today, we're going to be talking about this website. Over my winter break, I was helping my dad put together his website. It is bluelakemercantilecompany.com, and it's a really great resource regarding postcards and postcard reselling. So we're just going to do a quick kind of walkthrough of some of the different features that are on the site that we hope you guys can use as different resources. Okay, so this is the homepage, and
So on the homepage, you can see that there's links at the bottom here to blog posts. So the intent will be that I'll try and put out at least one blog post a month. The first two that I've put out here are a guide to identifying postcard publishers. And then I think Lily also has got one on here. The second one that I did was a guide to reselling ham postcard QSL cards. So that was kind of a sub niche that I have gotten into where um, most of them don't sell for too much, but kind of on the higher end, some of them do sell for $50 to $100, kind of depending on how old they are. So if you read the article, there are some that do sell for higher, and we've got some examples in there in the blog post if you want to read that.
talk about Postcard Show.
And so then if you go to the index and kind of look through
Mm-hmm.
some of the other
It
resources here.
This is like the navigation bar where you can find all the different, like the blog and all the different tools. But yeah.
One of the resources here is a link to Postcard Shows. So obviously, we feel like that's really one of the best ways that you can connect with other people who collect postcards and really get postcards at a good price. So we've got a link to Postcard Shows out here. If you click on the different days where you see sort of pictures of postcards, on days where there's multiple postcard shows, over on the right hand side there, if you kind of scroll up or down, you'll see that there are on days where there's multiples,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see that. If you see on here postcard shows that are not listed, feel free to send us that information. We'll add that, and we're going to kind of keep looking to see if there's more we can kind of fill in on this as well. But I think we've got, for the most part, everything that we've seen out there listed at this point.
Mm-hmm. And then the other good resource that we have on this website is the Postcardbolo Map. And this is a interactive map that goes through different postcard bolos that we found on eBay. Um, there's like over
Yeah,
about
I
a
think
hundred.
I think we've got about 100 listed out there now. So we don't have all 50 states covered. There's two or three that we know of bolos in them, but we just haven't had time to upload them. But it's really a good interactive map for you to go through. And if you're at postcard shows or you're at antique malls or just sort of a good interactive map, I know all of us kind of keep lists where we're looking for places to pick up postcards from. This would be a way, if you've got your phone, you could look places up that have postcards that do tend to sell for higher amounts. And as Lily's kind of going through this, you can see some of these different city names in each individual city here. It does sort of give information about the name of the city, the sold price, whether it was fixed or an auction, when the postcard did sell. Um, it's kind of interesting too on the map where it shows the city. It does kind of give the geographic information. So some of the ones down in Florida, I mean, you can see
Mm-hmm.
their coastal areas. So it may be that they're bolos because a hurricane came through and kind of wiped out some of the coastal islands or barrier islands, that kind of thing. Those may be why they're bolos, that kind of thing, or just
If they're on Route 66, that'll show
yeah.
the map shows like rivers, highways, forests,
Go back
railroads.
on that last one, and we do have some comments in there too, like where
Oh yeah,
um,
specifications.
yeah, so on some of these where like this one, Calhoun Falls, South Carolina, we're saying, that's an area to look out for, but like specifically views of the cotton mills are the ones that you want to look for. So
Mm-hmm.
where we do have specific things to look for, we put those in as well. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be used as a community resource, and we're hoping that we can get those other states filled in. I think it's like Minnesota, Kansas, something else too. But we are hoping that this is like a community resource and that people can send in other bolos that they know of so that we can add them to this map and we can just build and make it the best that it can be. Um, but yeah, so that is the post. Do you have anything else to say about it?
Nope.
But that's the Bolo map, and you can just get to it by clicking this postcard Bolo map, and it'll just open it up in a new link. Um, but that is pretty much the website. Um,
And I'll be updating at least one article a month. That's the goal at
mhm,
this point, and we'll be updating probably more resources or tools as we have them. I know we've got a timeline
mhm,
that we're going to put out there for people who are new to postcard collecting who want to sort of understand the timeline of the different types of
yeah,
postcards. It's sort of a interactive tool. And thanks to Lily on all the different
mhm.
graphics and different interactive tools, because a lot of that is your doing and your expertise in website
That's what
design.
what I'm going to school for. So I like doing this stuff. Yeah, so this is pretty much the website. I will leave a link down below in the description box that you can just copy and paste. It'll take you to the website. But we really hope you enjoy it. We really enjoyed creating it. But yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.